Adventure time, come on, grab your friends. We'll go to very distant lands with Jake the dog and Finn the human. The fun never ends, it's adventure time. Hey guys, it's adventure time, and I'd like to get a little real tonight. I'd like to talk with you guys about a lot of the dissent I'm seeing in the world right now. Well, just to kind of start at the beginning, I think that most of our actions, at their root are motivated by love or fear. You either feel love in your heart about something or you feel fear about something, and that informs most of your other actions. Now, fear is tricky because fear breeds all these other emotions that are oftentimes seem independent, but really they can all be traced back to fear. If you're angry about something, it's because you're afraid. You're afraid of a certain outcome, and you're trying to control that or trying to take control of it with your anger, or you're responding to it with your anger. And that's, as far as I can tell, that's all the time. And I think people don't really acknowledge that. People feel empowered by their anger. But anger is a dangerous thing. It's rarely productive in a really beneficial way. And this is a Star Wars quote, so you can laugh it off, but fear leads to anger, and anger leads to hate, and hate leads to suffering. And that's true. That is 100% true. And we're seeing that so much in our world right now. And there are so many good people that are giving their hearts over to hate because they feel like it's justified or it's necessary. You see this a lot with religion and politics, especially in our country right now. People, there's this political divide. You're either on the left or the right. And people on both sides are doing things that are downright, shameful or despicable. And when the other side sees that, they say, oh, well, now that you've done this hateful thing, it's okay for me to hate you. Now, my hate is righteous, so I'm going to hate you, but it's okay for me to hate you for hating something, because two wrongs make a right all of a sudden. It's pretty simple, guys, I mean, it's hard to do. It's hard to control your fear and your anger all the time. I completely understand that. This isn't an overnight change that a lot of us can just make, but we've got to start working towards just being loving. I'll give you just a brief example. I waste a lot of time on that Reddit website. Reddit is a site that's basically a collection of sites, fan communities and such about different topics, sports, movies, all kinds of stuff. There's a group on there that shares videos from dash cams, and someone shared a video of themselves driving down a road, and there was an old woman standing in the road who walked off to the side of the road to let the car pass, and she was kind of standing in a ditch, and as the car passed, they apologized for her having to walk in the ditch, and the woman just immediately shouted at them, "Get the fuck out of the way." And without missing a beat, the driver of this car just did a complete 180, switched from kind and apologetic to just filled with rage, and just immediately screamed back, "Fuck you, you old bitch." And he posted this online and was getting praised like he was a victim and a hero in this situation. And no. If someone rages at you and that's wrong for them to do, it's not right for you to rage back. Obviously, an angry person is not going to teach another angry person a lesson by being angry. And we as a society need to quit just glorifying this revenge concept, because that's all it is. It's just an eye for an eye. If you believe that there is a right thing to do and a wrong thing to do, then, you have to think about what that really means. And you have to understand that if that's true, that if there really is a right and a wrong, then somebody doing the wrong thing to you doesn't suddenly mean that you doing the wrong thing back to them is the right thing to do. It's not. And that sucks. That is a tough way to go through life sometimes, because people will do cruel and unusual things to you, and it's the natural desire to want to inflict that on that person or punish them, you know, and it's not productive, and it's never, you know, really fulfilling or life affirming when you hurt someone else, even if they hurt you first. So try to understand that the people who are angry and are hating, they've already lost. They already have the disadvantage. And they're never going to come out of that loss if you allow that loss to spread to you too. The worst thing that a good person can do is let a hateful person turn them to hate. And I see so much of that now, and I see that it's just being glorified by so many people. And it's not right, guys. It's just not right. So I challenge everybody, you know, the next time someone is a dick to you, be kind to them, you know. I mean, you don't have to kiss their butt, but you don't need to turn into a dick yourself over it. That's not good for you. It's not good for any of us. There's so much that is a common ground between all of us, and we can always pick out things to say, hey, this person's different, this person's wrong, I can exclude this person now, I can shut them out. But that's what the problem is, you know. If you hate that someone's hating people, you know, you can't. Hate and hate don't cancel each other out. One doesn't eat the other one. It just spreads everywhere. So I don't know. You know, hopefully that made sense. Hopefully that's something to think about. Not easy to do, but there really is a benefit to you, the individual, if you can rid your life of fear and hate. And if you can learn to have love and sympathy for people, even some of the scumbags out there, you know. Loving someone doesn't always mean you enable them to do the wrong thing, but it also doesn't mean that, you know, you have to do the wrong thing to try to control that person. Just some thoughts been kicking around in my mind. I'm trying to be a more loving person in general, and I really think that, you know, we all would benefit by doing the same. So thank you very much for watching this far. I'm sure it was very compelling. I do love you guys, and I hope that everybody is still doing great. I will talk to you all soon.